Your comment becomes the title of this video. I had this idea for a while and I thought it would be really cool if you could control the video's title. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit there and do it manually. So instead, we'll write some code and it should work. Easy, right? So how exactly are we gonna do this? Let me explain. We humans have hands to operate the mouse and edit the YouTube video, but sadly, computers don't. But it does have a little something called the API. Now, what is the API? Before knowing API, you must know the language in which computers talk to each other in, which is HTTP requests. So I'll ask my computer to talk to the YouTube server in HTTP requests language and get this job done. But how does my code know where and what to talk to the YouTube server? It is the API. I hope you understood that. Probably you didn't. Maybe this picture will give you more clarity. So anyways, after doing some research and doing few tests for myself, I've realized that doing HTTP requests to the YouTube server manually isn't going to work because of things like token refresh concept, format for the request, the headers for security reasons, for authorization handling, error handling, retry logic, and so Google were apparently being a nice guy, which in general they aren't. But anyways, they have provided a library to do this instead of we sending HTTP requests, as you can see over here. But that's not the point. The point is, I have no idea how to implement this. But I have a friend who is expert in this. Let's ask him. So I've explained you the problem, right? You have any solution for that?
I don't know.
Well, what do you mean I don't know? There has to be some way, right? Because you have been doing API related stuff.
I don't know.
But like, what do you mean? They have provided... And yes, I've totally written all of this code by myself with my big brain, and I've not definitely copy pasted anything from ChatGPT. While doing this, I've faced a lot of issues. Like, whatever the fuck that is, circular import, more like circular your... And I've also made it so that the code would run forever using the Python threading concept, and it will always check if someone comments on the video every 10 seconds. Awesome, but I wouldn't like to burn my little computer to check if someone commented on this video every 10 seconds and update the title. So we would need a web server to do that. Now, what is a web server? It's basically a computer, but in the cloud, and it's owned by someone else, and does the talking in HTTP request to the YouTube server. Not exactly, but you get the point. So you might be thinking, which heavenly motherly person is gonna provide that for free? And yes, it's this guy, Jeff. I meant Amazon. Amazon Web Services. So all I have to do is take this code and put it in his computer. Easy, right? I have no idea how to do this. For this, I needed an evilllll account, which I didn't have because the sign-up process is harder than solving a 6th degree polynomial. So I'm going to ask my friend for his account. Yeah, so last time you have given me a evilllll account for another project, right?
Yeah.
So are the credentials same? Can I log in?
Yeah, it's the same, but don't try to use it for your projects, right?
And what a nice guy. He's given me his account. And definitely I didn't force him to. After doing some research, I've pulled off an EC2 server loaded with Ubuntu, installed Python 3, then connected to it using an SSH client which used an RSA encryption. But the thing is, the instance was running on Linux, which I had no idea about. So I learned some basic Linux to put that thing in the server. And Ta-da! It is up and running.